This is Trojan News.
Welcome to this edition of Trojan News. I'm Jose Sierra.
And I'm Eclair.
And today we'll be your host.
Wow, it sure is crazy that the school year is halfway done.
I know. Have you thought about buying a yearbook yet?
I haven't thought about it yet, but here's one of our news reporter, Hugo Garcia, with more on what happens in yearbook class.
Yearbook is an elective and a school tradition that gives students a book of memories from the school year. Mrs. Schutz shares how the process of creating the yearbook goes.
To create our yearbook, first of all, the kids go out and take pictures at sporting events or musical events, and they collect the data, bring it back. We upload, and they have to edit the pictures, like change the lights, crop in, name the kids, and then they get onto our computer program and just start to create their page.
Jesus Gutierrez shares what his expectations of the class were and what process goes into selecting a page for the yearbook.
I had no expectations. I don't really know what we did in yearbook. Yeah, that's pretty much it. You just take pictures, edit how the page would look like, and then she chooses that's the best ones out of the best.
Mrs. Schutz explains how the process of yearbook has changed.
We used to even use old school cameras where you had to print the pictures at Shopco, so that was a very, very, very long time ago. So we would go through lots of camera rolls and we wouldn't know what we're taking until we got it from Shopco. But now it's very easy, just like your phones are so good now. Kids can even take pictures with their phones or our yearbook cameras, and then we just use what we get and put it in the computer.
Mrs. Schutz shares how not many kids buy yearbooks anymore.
Not as much, but I just think more kids are not used to keepsakes. Like, they don't have yearbooks, maybe their parents didn't have a yearbook. A lot of kids don't even print pictures anymore, and their families don't make albums. But the yearbook is a highly requested item, especially after kids leave and they don't know that they want it that much. We have a lot of requests coming back from graduates that wish they would have bought it and had it. So don't forget to buy your yearbook.
Mr. Burns, a former WHS student, shares how he felt about purchasing his senior yearbook.
You know, there's times that you do, but the senior one felt really special, and that one was something I kind of said, yeah, you need to buy this one specifically. So I guess I don't really regret it because there's great resources to look at the previous ones online through the district website. So I guess I'm not missing it by any means. So no.
After hearing all that goes into making the yearbook, wouldn't you like one for yourself? Click the link in the description to get one like this. This has been Hugo Garcia reporting for Trojan News.
Oh, wowzers. Oh my, now I'm reading through. I'll be sure to buy a yearbook this year.
Yeah, me too. I never really thought about all the work that goes into making a yearbook.
Not only does the yearbook show the activities, but it's also a great way to document the fashion trend year after year. Have you seen the unique fashion around the school?
Yeah, I'm one of them. I'm the one in a suit. And it's pretty cool. Trojan News journalist Johnny Lopez talks about how fashion is a staple for everyone.
Everyone in the school wears unique clothing. Some people wear clothes that represent their culture, some wear clothes that represent their feelings, and many people wear clothes just because. All students of WHS have a sense of fashion in some shape or form, but some people take fashion more into consideration than just to put on clothes, especially when talking about money. Saul Flores and Dalen Sitot tells us where they get their clothes and how much money they spend.
That's hard to say because I also shop at Goodwill, Walmart sometimes to get the pants. I think at least around $200 in a year. Maybe 700, 800. Not too much.
Just maybe 200, maybe.
People often get inspired by other people, and you can see it clearly through their clothes.
For my fashion, I don't really have an inspiration. I'm just rock star look, Yep.
We asked Saul if it's important to express yourself through clothes.
I think it's important. I think it really shows, character a lot. It really shows your inspiration and whatnot.
Madison Ike and Angel Thornsavon have the same thoughts.
I feel like you get to know someone a little bit more if their clothing like shows a little bit of who they are.
I agree. Like, it's definitely a part of your personality, especially when expressing clothes. Like, you can tell what kind of person they are with what they wear.
Dressing ourselves is a part of our lives, whether we care about it or not. What we wear, dressing for an occasion, or throwing on clothes just because you're late, you most likely have thought about what to wear in all those scenarios. At the end of the day, though, clothes are clothes. This has been Johnny for Trojan News.
Wow, a lot of people have different fashion tastes, including you.
I know, right? Did you hear about the Worthington dance team winning the Big South Conference Championship a couple of weeks ago in January?
No, I didn't. What an amazing achievement. Through the news, journalist Pluto report more about how the dance team is progressing this year.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The Trojans dance team at Worthington High School has new routines this year and goals of going to state.
Can we appreciate this picture of Bailey and Michaela and Zoe?
Stop! Oh my god.
Kaylin Werder has been the head coach for Worthington Trojans dance team for 9 years. She has seen a lot of improvement and growth in her dancers this year.
The girls can always be stronger and work on their skills, but they also have come a long way in their dances and have learned to be really, really strong as well in those dances that they've learned.
Dayanara Esperanza, a sophomore dancer, shares how she has improved throughout her time in dance.
I've improved in my fates and pirouettes by doing releves and ab workouts to strengthen my core for when we do our fates.
In addition to dance practices, the Worthington Trojans do weightlifting twice a week and condition on Wednesdays practices, all in effort to improve throughout the season.
On Wednesdays we have conditioning, and we try to clean up the dance like as much as we can when we have time.
In the effort to be a well-rounded team, one main goal is focusing on higher kicks consistently.
We're working on getting our kicks higher because that's our lowest score, and technique.
On January 9th, the Trojans won the Big South Championship in Fairmont. They will compete for the section championship on February 10th. We wish them the best of luck. This is Kluta from Trojan News.
Wow, did you see those turn and jumps?
Oh, I sure did. It looks difficult. I think I would fall if I tried that. In the next story, journalist Abila Barron reports on how UGG shoes have become super popular here at WJ.
A new trend of Uggs has emerged at Worthington High School. TikTok has been thought to help create many fashion trends you see around the world. One of the latest trends that has emerged this fall and winter season here at WHS is UGG shoes. Being so popular, they must have a lot of likable qualities about them. Zoe Martinez, a sophomore, explains what she likes.
I like that they go with a bunch of outfits and it just makes you look clean, and it goes with the aesthetic of fall and winter.
With the new surge of popularity, an issue of supply and demand comes into play. K.A., a junior, and Diego Ramos Loza, a senior, have experienced this issue.
Yes, I was getting another pair of Uggs, the Tasman, because I have them in black right now. I was going to get them in chestnut, but they ran out of stock, so I couldn't get them.
So my sister got me my first pair of Tasmans. She was going to get them for me for Christmas, but she ended up giving them to me in February because they took so long because they were on back order.
Oh wait, no.
However, Uggs aren't anything new. Uggs made an introduction through a much taller form back in the early 2000s, intended to be surfer boots for colder days and made popular by celebrities such as Paris Hilton. These Uggs used to be flat with a higher trim. Nowadays, they have an ankle and lower cut or are slippers.
I saw them on TikTok first, but my mom has owned Uggs in the past, but they definitely flared up in popularity on TikTok.
Thanks to fashion trends over the years, the same brand has made a comeback once again. I think I might have to get myself a pair. This has been Aubrey LeBaron reporting for Trojan News.
I kind of want to get a pair now.
You could definitely put them off. Minnesota is changing, where at least the state flag is. Trojan News during this Tuesday move reports about the process our state took to select its new banner.
Who live by Granite Falls. And I asked them, I said, what is something that we can be doing to help you out? And one of the things that the tribal president said to me is, we would like to see a new state flag. Because he said, we refuse to fly that flag on tribal grounds.
Thomas D. Banner and Mr. Brands goes on to say their opinion on the state flag's options, including the winning flag.
I think a lot of them are they're nicely done. They're just kind of simple and don't really represent Minnesota, I think.
I guess I like some of them with the symbolism of the different natural aspects of Minnesota with winter and summer greenery and the water.
There is a very clear difference between the two flags. This new one is a lot more simpler of a design. The old one had more of an image on it. These differences may be something so simple, but this is a rare event for Minnesota history. Would you ever like to involve yourself in making a new state flag for Minnesota? This has been Tuesday Move for Trojan News.
It's certainly interesting to design a flag, but I'd rather not. It seemed overly complicated to try in something so simple. Would you?
Personally, no. But did you know that someone submitted a flag of their dog to the committee?
I did not know that. Sounds like that would have been an interesting design.
Thanks for watching this edition of Trojan News. This has been Jose
and Eclair.
See you next time.